aí galera da Atrevida, estamos aqui mais uma vez, hoje com Niall Horan.
Hello.
So introduce yourself, Niall.
I'm Niall Horan. Hello.
Cool. How do you feel about being back now in Brazil, but this time with a solo career?
Yeah, it's obviously different. A lot smaller. The show was smaller. The last time I was here, we played, 40 or 50,000 people. Last night was 2,500 people or something. So big difference in that, but crazy show. Recently, I've been playing a lot of shows that were very chilled out. Me just playing with the band and everyone just kind of standing looking at me. But last night was back to old ways and it was crazy. But really good fun. Passionate Brazilians.
Do you think this makes it more intimate with your fans?
Yeah, playing these types of venues, yeah, you get to see reactions to the songs right in front of your own eyes, and it's better than looking at the charts. I get to see exactly what people think.
Out of so many countries in South America, why Brazil?
And Brazil just has always stood out for, One Direction. It was a country that was big for us, and even now with This Town and Slow Hands, we're big in Brazil. But when I was doing this Flickr Sessions tour, I wanted to make sure that I had to hit Brazil in some way.
Do you think we're crazier than the other fans?
Yeah, mad.
Totally
mad. Just passionate Brazilians. It was like, if last night I said it on stage, it felt like a football match or a carnival or something. It didn't. Crazy balloons, signs, confetti, everything ready. It was.
Do you like their surprises for the show?
Yeah, it was good fun. They were great. Some really funny things, and they knew every word to every song, so it was good.
What was the hottest moment in your career up to now?
I don't know. I think for a long time I struggled with the pandemonium of the fans going on tour and being stuck inside a hotel. I struggled with that when I was like 17, 18. When you want to be out doing stuff, seeing the world. I didn't get the chance to see it at the time, but I've grown up. The more I've grown up, the more I understand why people do it. Why people would stand outside the hotel or stand outside the airport or something. So I get it. But when I was younger, I used to get very frustrated that I couldn't go anywhere.
What about now? During this trip in Brazil, are you going to travel to see anything different?
This time was only 2 days, because this tour I'm on is very quick in and out of every country I've been to. Today we went on a helicopter.
Oh, cool!
And they went around Christerdema.
Did you like it?
From above, it was insane. I've been to Christerdema before, and the view from there is amazing. But flying around it was.
It's totally different, right?
Oh, it's the most epic thing I've ever seen.
How would you define your new album?
Quite personal to me. I knew what I wanted it to sound like. I had an idea of who I wanted to work with, and I also I really wanted to work with a full live band. When I recorded the album, I played with full band, and that was an amazing thing. I think it's quite chilled out overall. I think the album is quite relaxed and organic and nothing too crazy. It's just kind of very, very chilled out and easy listening, I suppose.
And how would you differ this new album from your previous work?
I've been saying it recently, because I thought of it the other day. Like, it's the first time that I feel like I've written something from an adult's perspective. Like, it was also, when I was writing songs before, I was 18, 19, writing about teenage stuff. Yeah, it just feels a bit more mature.
Do you have any fun stories to tell us about, like, backstage stories?
We always have a good laugh backstage. We always try to relax each other before. We listen to, like, crazy music, get each other excited. Like yesterday when I was a bit jet lagged and I was tired before I went on stage, and then just before we went to stage, we were listening to crazy music in the dressing room.
Any Brazilian music?
No, I don't know much apart from, like, Anita. I think that was the only one that Paradinha. The only song. I don't know how many times you dropped that phone today, Rosie. I swear to God, I took your 5th time to drop the phone. We just, I don't know, we had a laugh. Yesterday we had these, like, like, what are they called?
They're iPads.
The iPads. They're like to make your eyes.
Like when you're tired?
Yeah, like a mini face mask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was like 10 of us. security.
Because everybody was so jet lagged.
I don't know, it was just everyone just put them on. We all looked like idiots going around, walking backstage, like 10, 15 people walking around with these things under
Oh my god.
It was stupid and funny at the same time.
Why is Flicker the most important song of the album for you?
Lyrically, there's quite a personal story to me. Like, I've probably written loads of songs where I had a concept in my mind. I knew what I wanted to write about, but the song wasn't good enough. The concept was there, but the musically wasn't good enough. So when you get a song that musically and lyrically it comes together and it works, it's a nice feeling to have. And Flicker was quite an important song in the timing of the album, where I was when I wrote the song and when I recorded it, and it kind of changed the way I was making the album when I did that song. So it stands out on the album for me in my head. You know, you just have, it's like any album you would listen to, you just kind of have an emotional attachment to one song or two songs from an album, and I feel like Flicker is that song for me.
Okay, então, can you send a message for your fans? Readers from Atrevida magazine?
Say it again?
Atrevida.
Atrevida?
Yeah.
Atrevida magazine readers. It's Niall here. Just want to say hello, lots of love. I'll see you back here. I'll come back in July to Brazil for my shows in Rio and Sao Paulo. So I will see you then. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Bye guys.